Miracle energy. That's a beautiful, beautiful energy. And when I tap into it, it's love. So with this beautiful energy of love, how can I tap into that miracle energy? You notice that we ask for miracles, and most of the time we're on our hands and knees and saying to ourselves, "Dear God, please give me a miracle." And it's in that point of surrender that we let go and we allow the miracle. So, how can we allow the miracle when we're not in that space? How can we tap into the vibration of miracle energy? So, as life would have it, in this wonderful period of time, a couple of you already know this. I had an interesting weekend, I'll just say, and the weekend vibration is not over. So I thought, this is kind of interesting, and the vibration is that of stress, and you think you're going left and you're going right, and it has to do with some of my media projects. And this morning I'm kind of laughing about it, but it was not exactly that tune in, tap in miracle energy that I'm talking about. And I kept going back to that love. How can I still hold space of love? And I realized that I could hold that space of love. I want you to think about this in your own life. But you can't control somebody else's reaction to your vibration, to the situation, and how they're going to interact with their own feelings, their own beliefs, and their own issues. So we're living in a world not of always those same vibrations. So the key here is not going around with light and love and, oh, isn't everything great? As it is acknowledging love in the midst sometimes of the darkness. In the midst of big issues and stress that may be in your own life. How can I still be light and live in the state of miracles and love when what's reflecting back to me is not that? It's not if I go away and I go to a 4-day retreat and I'm amongst the nuns and the monks and the hillsides and the beautiful ocean down in Encinitas, as I'm starting to think about this with Paramahansa Yogananda's retreat center. Easy to stay in that miracle energy. It's not so easy to stay in that miracle energy when you got shit flying. But miracle energy is a vibration. And how you tap into it is tapping into that love, tapping into that compassion, not only for yourself, but the expression that may be coming back at you that isn't a love vibration. Can you hold that space and open up to miracles? I remember 5 or 6 years ago, I've told this story before, but it's probably one of the biggest experiences I felt. That's why rituals are so important. And doing a ritual around miracles is just beautiful. I would light a candle and maybe, take some of my readings, my angel cards, and I would just really kind of bless this release of my attachments and letting go, and really allowing God to direct my life. When things come in, you don't have to push so hard. But in this moment that I remember about 5 or 6 years ago, I was with a group of coaches, and we were going around the room, and we were talking about what we want to create. And there was a gentleman who I've talked about. His name is Raphael, who passed away a few years ago in Libya in the bombings. He was there on a healing mission to help people. And so when you look at his energy, it was just filled with love. He was like the Pied Piper. He had one of those big, long things that they play, and I forget what they're called, but they're beautiful. And he was part of my transformational leaders group, and he's just a beautiful soul. Talk about love and miracles. He embodied that. And he had this plastic chicken, and he would squeak it, and I do have it. And it does squeak. And he would say, "Stop being a chicken shit." And he was so funny, make people laugh and children laugh, and little, plastic, chicken to face your fears. And so I made a proclamation that I was going to face my fears and just let go. And the following week, I was going to my conference in ATL. I was starting this belief series with Oprah, and not me personally with Oprah, but in the Oprah belief series. And there was a lot of things happening, but I didn't even realize what was actually happening at that time. And that week that I went into it and letting go, I had one of the most miraculous, I couldn't even dreamed it up, times in my life. I got to paddleboard with one of the co-founders that, created paddleboarding in Hawaii. I saw a double rainbow. I was on a hotel tour with 6 people with Robert Plant from Led Zeppelin. I flew to New York, met Oprah, was in the Belief series at UN. It was beautiful. Went to Good Morning America, met Robin, whatever her name's, Roberts, right? All in 1 week. Now, if I tried Nina Bosky trying to make that happen, it would never have happened. Another miracle, my mom's death. 1 week leading up to her death in a hospital room. The hospital was not filled. And it was in a wing that was a room that was big. And they were so loving. And you know how you hear about hospitals or not? We had the Gregorian chants playing. We had those fake candles going, Mother Mary, and the nurses were walking and they'd go, whoa. They felt it. Her whole room was filled with love. And the people that came through that room felt it. The vibration of miracles. I'd like to tell you that I live in that space every day, but I don't either. But it's about tapping in, tuning in to love. Tuning in to yourself. Tuning in to what's possible. Just take a nice big deep breath. And say to yourself, I am a miracle. Miracles happen all the time, in present time. I am open for a miracle. That miracle is me. And I am love.